Beneath the waves and buried under millennia of sand lie the remnants of civilizations so advanced they challenge everything we think we know about human history. These weren't primitive people struggling for survival. They were master builders, astronomers, and engineers whose achievements we still cannot fully explain today. Consider the Great Pyramid of Giza, built with 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing over 80 tons, aligned to true north with an accuracy of 3/60th of a degree. The base is leveled to within 2.1 centimeters across 13 acres. Modern engineers with laser technology would struggle to achieve this precision. In Turkey, Göbekli Tepe rewrote history, dated to 12,000 years ago, predating Stonehenge by 6,000 years and the invention of the wheel by 5,000 years. Massive carved pillars weighing up to 20 tons, arranged in precise circles, built by people we assumed were simple hunter-gatherers. Who taught them? What did they know? The Antikythera mechanism recovered from a shipwreck in 1901 contained over 30 meshing bronze gears, calculating astronomical positions with extraordinary precision. It was built around 100 BC. Technology this complex wouldn't appear again for another 1,500 years. A computer before computers should have existed. Off the coast of Japan, the Yonaguni Monument presents stone terraces and steps cut into underwater rock formations. Some argue it's natural. Others point to the perfectly flat surfaces, right angles, and what appear to be carved symbols. If it's man-made, it dates to when this area was above water, over 10,000 years ago. In Bolivia, Pumapunku contains stone blocks cut with such precision that no mortar was needed. They fit together like puzzle pieces, interlocking in complex three-dimensional patterns. Some blocks weigh over 100 tons. The nearest quarry is 10 miles away and uphill. The civilization that built this had no known writing system, no wheel, no iron tools. The ancient Egyptians may have had electricity. The Dendera reliefs show what appears to be a large light bulb with a lotus flower socket and a twisted serpent filament. Inside the Great Pyramid, no soot marks have been found from torches. How did they illuminate these deep passages to create their intricate artwork? The Baghdad Battery dates to around 250 BC. A clay jar containing a copper cylinder and iron rod, capable of generating 1.1 volts when filled with an acidic solution. Dozens have been found. Were they simply for electroplating jewelry, or did the ancients understand electricity thousands of years before Volta? India's Iron Pillar of Delhi has stood for over 1,600 years without rusting. In a climate of monsoons and humidity, this 7-meter column of 98% pure iron defies corrosion. Modern metallurgists still study how ancient Indian smiths achieved this. The technology to produce iron this pure wasn't supposedly developed until centuries later. The Nazca lines of Peru stretch across 450 square kilometers, geometric shapes and animal figures, some as large as 370 meters, perfectly proportioned. They can only be seen from the air, created by a culture with no known aircraft. Were they landing strips for ancient flying machines? Messages to the gods? Or something we haven't yet imagined? Beneath modern Mexico City lie the ruins of Tenochtitlan. When Spanish conquistadors arrived in 1519, they found a city larger than any in Europe. Running water, massive temples, causeways across a lake, and an aqueduct system that brought fresh water from miles away. The Aztecs had achieved what many European cities still couldn't. Ancient maps like the Piri Reis map of 1513 show the coastline of Antarctica, a continent officially discovered in 1820. And not just any coastline, but the land beneath the ice, which has been frozen for millions of years. What knowledge was lost? What records destroyed? Perhaps the most haunting question isn't what they knew, but what we've forgotten. Every culture speaks of a great flood, of gods who came from the sky, of an earlier golden age when humanity possessed powers and knowledge now lost. Myths passed down for thousands of years, dismissed as fantasy by modern minds. The evidence surrounds us. In the precision of ancient stonework, no modern tool can replicate. In acoustic chambers that amplify sound in ways we still don't understand. In astronomical alignments that track celestial events occurring only once every 26,000 years. Someone built these things. Someone who knew. History is not a straight line. Civilizations rise and fall. Knowledge is gained and lost. Perhaps our ancestors weren't primitive at all. Perhaps we are the ones who have forgotten. And in these ancient stones, these impossible structures, these encoded maps, they left us breadcrumbs, a message across time, waiting for us to remember.